93.6 Global Radio.
Hello, Dave. Thanks for having me.
I imagine you are a busy bee right now.
Yeah, not only do I have work and family life and a wife and a home, I've been very much part of Tasha's journey in Love Island.
So she's obviously starring in Love Island right now, but a familiar face here on the Contestant side. How long have you guys lived here?
I lived here 7 years, and I've got a limited company, or an SL, as we call them in Spain. And under that, there's two operations. There's an air conditioning business, airandwaterchoices.com, and inland pool and property maintenance, and we maintain around about 150 pools every week, and gardens and property maintenance and cleaning and villas and all that stuff wrapped around that too.
Lovely. Well, let's get a quick plug in because you've given us your time today. What's the business called and where do we find you?
airandwaterchoices.com for air conditioning, pool heaters, and inland pool and property maintenance on Facebook. You can find us there for pool maintenance.
If you want me to sing your jingle, that's an extra £5. So, of course, we are here to talk about the TV show. Honestly, tell me, before now, had you ever watched Love Island?
Honestly, I watched the first series, but no, I had to kind of refresh my memory about what that was all about, I must admit.
As a dad of a contestant on the show, is contestant the right word? Participant?
Yeah, no, contestant. Yeah.
Contestant. In your own words, what is Love Island?
It's a villa in Mallorca where lots of fit, hunky singles and pretty girls are put in together.
I'm amazed that we're not on the show ourselves.
Yeah, me too. I did get asked, but they chose my daughter instead. So basically the plan is that, you get thrown into this villa. It's a really pressured environment, 24/7. You've got a microphone around your neck most of the time. Everything's recorded with lots of cameras around the villa. And the plan is you've got to find love. And the only way you can really do that is by interacting with other people and getting to know them, see if there's some connections on either a sexual level attraction or an emotional level or a mental level.
Was that hard for you to say as a dad?
Yeah, that's always the bit that... but, we've got a really open relationship with Tash, and we've talked about those things in the past as she was growing up, and I know about all her boyfriends pretty much, I think.
So how are the couples decided? How does that process work?
This year, they put the couples together, voted by the public, actually. They were thrown together and, try and see if that works or not. And actually, Tasha, I think I'm right in saying, is the only one that's with the guy that she was put with by the public.
How did she decide it was something that she wanted to do? Was that a conversation she had with you, or after she decided, did she then tell you about it?
So she actually got approached by the show themselves, and then we discussed it. So it was something that she wanted to do for various reasons. As a model and a dancer, it would help boost her career somewhat. But she also wanted to go to represent the deaf community because she was born deaf and she wears a cochlear implant. She's been helping young deaf kids for quite some time on an Instagram page called Talks with Tasha.
Do you remember the last conversation you had with her?
I do, and it will make me emotional if I tell you, but...
Go on, I've got some tissue, I've got some Kleenex here.
She got to Heathrow Airport as she was flying out to Mallorca with a chaperone provided by ITV. She landed in Mallorca. We talked again when she was in the taxi, and the last thing she said was, "Dad, I've got to give my phone over now. I love you and I'll see you on the other side."
What would you say are the biggest challenges for Tasha on Love Island?
So the challenge for Tasha is that when you're wearing a cochlear implant, it's not the holy grail of hearing like we hear. It's very robotic. It's only in one ear. The other ear doesn't hear anything. So she relies on that technology plus a lot of lip reading, body language, facial expressions, things like that, like any deaf person would or hard of hearing person would. So for her, it's a pressured environment already with all the people all talking at the same time. So to ask them to change how they operate was a challenge for her. She did, on the first night, get everybody around the fire pit and tell them, listen, I am hard of hearing. It would help me if you could talk to my face more rather than behind me because my technology won't pick that up.
You've already mentioned some of the organisations that Tasha is supporting and the work she does. Can you tell me a little more about them, how we can find out some information about them?
So she has her own Instagram page called Talks with Tasha X. She does want to do some work with the National Children's Deaf Society. She's raised money for them before, and actually she's the first contestant on Love Island ever to say that she will split half of her winnings with a charity, and that is the chosen charity that she would do that for.
Back to something a little more lighthearted, when of course you're watching it on the TV, you're seeing it at the same time as the rest of us, and you've already mentioned these big buff guys on the island in the sunshine. When they're showing interest in your daughter, there has to be a natural dad reaction to that, doesn't there?
Yeah, get off my daughter.
Have things been thrown at your TV yet?
No, it's come close to it. I mean, the production team are very good at editing, what is 24/7 of filming, edited down to, after the adverts, about 38 minutes. So people only see clips of what's actually gone on and the highlights to give it some drama, obviously.
Well, I wonder if this could be a great idea for a spin-off show, Love Island, The Dads.
Yeah.
Where you come face to face with every fella who's your daughter on the show.
Yeah, possibly. Well, if Tasha stays in, that'll be a great spin-off, yeah.
Well, Tarek, thank you so much for coming and chatting to us today. It's really shone a different light on the whole Love Island experience. We wish you, your family, and Tasha, of course, all the best. And I know when the show finishes, she's going to be rushed off her feet. But when all that calms down, next time she's over here for a holiday to visit you, do bring her in. We'd love to say hi.
Yeah, for sure, I'll do that. I'm going to see her when she comes out. And then she's in the hands of publicity machine, obviously, for a while. But of course, she'll take a break, and I'd love to do that, yeah.
Tarek, thank you so much for coming in today.
Sure. No, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
93.6 Global Radio.